Hello, I am Dept, lecturer of Mechanical Engineering, NS Polytechnic. Today we will discuss about forging. So at first we have to know that what is forging. Forging is a process by which we can shape metal after heating. So we can define forging is the process of forming or shaping metal by impact loading after heating. We know that there in metalworking there are two types. One is hot working, another is cold working. In some of forging operation belongs from hot working and other forging operation belongs from cold working. It will be classified according to the recrystallization temperature. Recrystallization temperature. It is the temperature beyond it the crystal structure of a metal became changed. After that we will classify the forging system. Classification of forging. In classification of forging, we can classify the forging into two types. One is hand forging, another is machine forging. In hand forging, we need some tool. We need some tool or instrument for hand forging. At first, we have to set a structure where the forging operation is done. So for that we need a strong base which is filled by the anvil. Now we are going to enlist the tools required for hand forging. So at first the tools required for hand forging is anvil. Anvil is the structure of that type. Here are two holes. One is Prichel hole and other is Hoddy hole. This is called Prichel hole. Other is Hoddy hole. By this we can shape the parts head according to rectangle or circular. After that, if we have need to do another shape, then we can use swage block. Swage block consists of some different structure. It may be rectangle, maybe elliptical, maybe other structure we can see. This kind of structure is also consisted on the swage block. By swage block we can change the head in various shape. Then we going to the hammer. In forging operation we use sledge hammer. Sledge hammer is a hammer which is more weightful than normal hammer. We have read or know that we used hammer in workshop is classified ball pin, cross pin or straight pin. In sledge hammer, the hammering portion weight 3 kg to 5 kg basically for heating or the shape forming of the forging metals. After that, we need some tongue to hold the hot metal. The tongues are classified forging a round hollow tongue, square hollow tongue, sometimes it is helpful for holding or sometimes it is helpful for hitting also. After all this, we are going to explain this process, hand forging and machine forging. In hand forging, we are going to see the operation offsetting, drawing down, setting down and cutting out. In offsetting, we can see that the length is being reduced and the cross section will be increased. In offsetting, opposite things happen in drawing down. In drawing down, we can see that length increase and cross section reduced. In setting down, we can adjust the metal we have required in prepared shape. In cutting out the excess metal is removed after forging. In that machine forging, we can see some instrument which is drop stamp, steam hammer, hydraulic hammer, pneumatic hammer. In each and every sector we can see otherwise drop stem, we can see a piston cylinder which is linked with the ram and also the die upper die, and the lower die is related with the anvil, and the object is placed between two dies. When we started forging, we press on the piston and the ram became down and pressed the object and shaped the metal. In steam hammer we can use steam. When the die became downward or ram became downward, we can enter the steam in that ways. When we are going to upwards the upper die, then we enter the steam in that ways. In hydraulic section, we can provide in that cylinder any hydraulic fluid. In pneumatic hammer we can use air or nitrogen for this. So after this we are going to see the types of forging. Types of forging. In types of forging we can see that press forging, drop forging, roll forging, rotary forging, incremental forging, liquid metal forging, categorizing. These are the types of forging process. After all this, we are going to see that the defects of forging. Defects of forging. In defects of forging, we can see that the defects generated in normal forging process. The die misalignment, if the upper die or lower die, any die misaligned from the place, then the forging defect generate. After that, we can also see the undercut. Undercut is the place or the cavity of the forging which is not filled by the forging. The place unfilled for the forging is regained for undercut. After that, we can see the internal crack. Internal crack which will be generated by excess loading. after cold start 5 flakes. In flakes we can see in cold start the design, if the design is wrong, design of die is wrong, then cold start happen. In flakes we can see the cooling, if the cooling is not uniform, then this defect is generated. So in this class I cover the total area of forging, types of forging, defects and all this. Thank you for the class.